my name is Miss Hester, and I'll be sharing our Blueberries for Sal Explorastory with you today. We're actually going to jump straight to our book called Blueberries for Sal, because a lot of our other activities have to do with what we read in this book, so we're going to get started. This is called Blueberries for Sal, and it's a classic by Robert McCloskey. And oh, if you look inside here, look at those lovely illustrations. Don't you love that right inside the cover? And this is by a Viking Press Corporation. Okay. One day, little Sal went with her mother to Blueberry Hill to pick blueberries. Little Sal brought along her small tin pail, and her mother brought her large tin pail to put berries in. "We will take our berries home and can them," said her mother. "Then we will have food for the winter." Little Sal picked 3 berries and dropped them in her little tin pail. Ka-plink, ka-plank, ka-plunk. She picked 3 more berries and ate them. Then she picked more berries and dropped 1 in the pail. Ka-plunk. And the rest she ate. Then little Sal ate all 4 blueberries out of her pail. Her mother walked slowly through the bushes, picking blueberries as she went and putting them in her pail. Little Sal struggled along behind, picking blueberries and eating every single one. Little Sal hurried ahead and dropped a blueberry in her mother's pail. It didn't sound ka-plink because the bottom of the pail was already covered with berries. She reached down inside to get her berry back. Though she really didn't mean to, she pulled out a large handful because there were so many blueberries right up close to the one she had put in. Her mother stopped picking and said, "Now, Sal, you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to take her berries home and can them for next winter." Her mother went back to her picking, but little Sal, because her feet were tired of standing and walking, sat down in the middle of a large clump of bushes and ate blueberries. Sounds like a good plan. On the other side of Blueberry Hill, Little Bear came with his mother to eat blueberries. "Little Bear," she said, "eat lots of berries and grow big and fat. We must store up food for the long, cold winter." Little Bear followed behind his mother as she walked slowly through the bushes, eating berries. Little Bear stopped now and then to eat berries. Then he had to hustle along to catch up. Because his feet were tired of hustling, he picked out a large clump of bushes and sat down right in the middle and ate blueberries. Over on the other side of the hill, little Sal ate all of the berries she could reach from where she was sitting. Then she started out to find her mother. She heard a noise from around a rock and thought, "That is my mother walking along." What do you think's on the other side of that rock? But it was a mother crow and her children, and they stopped eating berries and flew away, saying, "Caw, caw, caw." Then she heard another noise in the bushes and thought, "That is surely my mother, and I will go that way." But it was Little Bear's mother instead. She was tramping along, eating berries and thinking about storing up food for the winter. Little Sal tramped right along behind. By this time, Little Bear had eaten all the berries he could reach without moving from his clump of bushes. Then he hustled off to catch up with his mother. He hunted and hunted, but his mother was nowhere to be seen. He heard a noise from over a stump and thought, "That is my mother walking along." Do you think it's his mother? But it was a mother partridge and her children. They stopped eating berries and hurried away. Then he heard a noise in the bushes and thought, "That is surely my mother. I will hustle that way." But it was little Sal's mother instead. She was walking along, picking berries and thinking about canning them for next winter. Little Bear hustled right along behind. Little Bear and little Sal's mother and little Sal and Little Bear's mother were all mixed up with each other among the blueberries on Blueberry Hill. So there's a pair over here and there's a pair over there, but they're with the wrong mother. Little Bear's mother heard Sal walking along behind and thought it was Little Bear. And she said, "Little Bear, munch, munch, eat all you can possibly hold, swallow." Little Sal said nothing. She picked 3 berries and dropped them, ka-plink, ka-plank, ka-plunk, in her small tin pail. Little Bear's mother turned around to see what on earth could make a noise like ka-plunk. "Grumph!" she cried, choking on a mouthful of berries. "This is not my child. Where is Little Bear?" She took one good look and backed away. She was old enough to be shy of people, even a very small person like little Sal. Then she turned around and walked off very fast to hunt for Little Bear. She sure looks surprised, doesn't she? Little Sal's mother heard Little Bear tramping along behind and thought it was little Sal. She kept right on picking and thinking about canning blueberries for next winter. Little Bear padded up and peeked into her pail. Of course, he only wanted to taste a few of what was inside, but there were so many and they were so close together that he tasted a tremendous mouthful by mistake. "Now, Sal," said little Sal's mother without turning around, "you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to can these for next winter." Little Bear tasted another tremendous mouthful and almost spilled the entire pail of blueberries. Uh-oh. Little Sal's mother turned around and gasped, "My goodness, you are not little Sal. Where, oh, where is my child?" Little Bear just sat munching and swallowing and licking his lips. Little Sal's mother slowly backed away. She was old enough to be shy of bears, even very small bears like Little Bear. Then she turned and walked away quickly to look for little Sal. She hadn't gone very far before she heard a ka-plink, ka-plunk, ka-plank, ka-plunk. She knew just what made that kind of a noise. On the other side of the rock, huh? There we go. Little Bear's mother had not hunted very long before she heard a hustling sound that stopped now and then to munch and swallow. She knew just what made that kind of a noise. Little Bear and his mother went home down one side of Blueberry Hill, eating blueberries all the way, and full of food stored up for next winter. And little Sal and her mother went down the other side of Blueberry Hill, picking berries all the way, and drove home with food to can for next winter, a whole pail of blueberries, and 3 more besides. All right, so that is our story of Blueberries for Sal. I hope that you liked that one. One of the things that I really like about that story is the sound that the blueberries make in little Sal's tin. So I have a tin pail here, and I thought we could try and see what it sounds like if we drop a blueberry into the tin. Do you think it sounds like ka-plink, ka-plank? Try one more. Ka-plunk. Well, if you have registered for our program and you pick up a packet at our drive-up window or inside of the children's department, inside the packet, you'll find this sheet right here. It's called What Sound Will It Make? And we're going to do a little test here and try out some different sounds. So you'll get your sheet, and then what you want to do is decide. You'll look at the items. Okay, we're going to try a coin and a feather and some of these other ones down here. And you're going to decide, do you think it will make a loud sound or a soft sound? Okay, so for each of those, you can just put a mark in the loud column if you think it will be loud, or in the soft column if you think it will be soft, or you can just tell a grown-up or someone nearby too what you think it's going to sound like. All right, so let's start with our coin. And for moms and dads, for grandparents, other people who are watching kids, I just want to warn you, this might be a little noisy, so if you have a youngster that's shy of noise, you might want to adjust the volume for this particular test here. Okay, so let's try the coin. Do you think it will be loud or soft? Let's give it a try. Ooh, what do you think? Go ahead and mark it on your sheet. All right, and then we have, ooh, my feather must have blown away, so we'll skip that one, and we'll do the leaf. All right, we have a leaf here. I'm going to drop it in. What do you think, loud or soft? Ooh, I hardly heard that one. Okay, and then we have a cotton ball. Okay, and then we have, this one's called a metal nut. It goes with nuts and bolts, and it's made of metal. So what do you think? Is it going to be loud or soft? Ooh, all right. And then a hard candy. We have a hard piece of candy here wrapped up nice. Ooh, that was kind of startling too. And then a pom-pom. Drop it in. All right. And this one's a bean. It's kind of a larger bean and it's dried. So what do you think? Loud or soft for that one? Oh, and then our last one is a crayon, and it's a blue crayon, just like our blueberry. Is it going to be loud or soft? All right. So my feather must have blown away, but if you have a feather at home, you can try that. And then we also have a back to the sheet. So if you have things at home that you want to test out, if you have maybe a stuffed animal that's small or a bouncy ball or something else like that, then you can go ahead and write or draw those, and you can do your own experiment and test the sounds at home. And you just have to guess, is it going to be loud or is it going to be soft? Okay. So one of the other things that I really love about Blueberries for Sal is that Little Bear and Sal kind of go all around the blueberry hill, don't they? And so we can have, in your packet, you can find Little Bear, and you can play a game with a sibling or a grown-up at home, and you can move Little Bear all around your house, and you can tell your grown-up or your partner where Little Bear is. Is he in a pail or bucket? So use the word in. Maybe is he on top of the berries? Okay, is he going up a hill? So moms and dads and grandparents, other friends, this is a good way for your child to practice position words, which are prepositions, and it just tells where things are, under and over and other opposites like that. And you can just make a game out of it by moving Little Bear all around wherever you want him to be found. Okay, so since we're talking about position words, let's go ahead and sing a song called All Around. Instead of the mulberry bush, we're going to do the blueberry bush since we're learning about blueberries. All right, are you ready? Sing along with me. All around the blueberry bush, we picked some juicy berries. We brought them home and washed them off. Then pop go the berries. All right, you going to try it again with me? Do the motions. All around the blueberry bush, we picked some juicy berries. We brought them home and washed them off. Then pop go the berries. You popped them right into your mouth. All right, let's do another rhyme. Instead of a song, we're just going to go ahead and say it. And I'm going to get 5 blueberries. And if you don't have blueberries at home, that's okay. You can use other types of berries. Do you know any other kinds of berries? Maybe strawberries or blackberries. And you're going to need 5 of them. Okay, and we're going to say a rhyme. And if you don't have any real berries at home, in our packet, let me show you what it looks like. There's some that you can cut out, and you can use some of these as well with a counting sheet. So you can cut those berries out and use them for your counting. Okay, and we're going to do some motions. Ready? Pick berries high, reach way up high. Pick berries low, pick them down low. Pick berries on the bush. 5 in a row. Should we count them? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Some like them red and some like them blue. Here's one for me. Yum. Here's one for you. All right, do you want to try it again? All right, we're going to start up high. Pick berries high. Pick berries low. Pick berries on the bush. 5 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hold up 5? There you go. Some like them red and some like them blue. Here's one for me. Yum. And here's one for you. All right, very good, friends. And the words to that is in our packet if you want to try that at home with blueberries or other types of berries that you have at home. Great job. All right, so we're going to go ahead and read our next story called White is for Blueberry. And that might be a little bit surprising because I thought blueberries were blue. It's right there in the name, blueberry. Let's find out. And this is by George Shannon, pictures by Laura Dronzek. And this is a Greenwillow books. Pink is for crow. Does that crow look pink? Not to me. Oh, when it has just hatched from its egg. So look, it hasn't grown its black feathers, so it's pink. That's surprising. Black is for poppy, and a poppy is a kind of flower. Does it look black to you? No, I think it's red. Let's find out. When we take the time to look inside, inside. Red is for leaves. That looks green to me. Oh, when they are blowing in an autumn breeze. Do leaves change color from green to red sometimes? They sure do. Green is for turnip. When we see it in the farmer's field, you just see the green leaves on top. Purple is for snow. When the snow is the shadow of us. White is for blueberry. It still looks blue to me. I don't know. Oh, when the berry is still too young to pick. So there are blueberries growing on the bush, but they're not blue yet. They're white, so that means they're not ripe. We got to leave them on the bush. Blue is for firelight. When the fire is at the tip of the candle wick, it's really blue right in there. Yellow is for pine tree. When the tree has been cut and sawed to build. Brown is for sweet potato. When the potato is still inside the skin. So the skin is brown inside, it looks orange. Orange is for the sky. When the sun has nearly set. It all depends on when we look, how near or far, outside or in. And there we end with lots of different colors. So that was a neat book because it tells us, depending on how we look, we might find something that we don't expect. That's pretty exciting. All right, so we have one more finger play for you. And I'm going to get our 5 berries out again. And this is one that you can actually make in your packet. Let me show you what that's going to look like. So you'll create this at home. Okay, and you can color it first and you can decorate. So we have a bowl here that you can color and decorate however you want. And then you can color our berries. We have strawberries, blueberry, raspberry, blackberry, and cranberry. And remember we said some are red and some are blue. Some might have different colors. So you can go ahead and color those and cut them out. And then here is our finger play. Let's try it together. 5 ripe berries sitting in a bowl. Hold up your 5 fingers. One fell out and started to roll. One bumped the table, and hit my toe. Now how many berries are in the bowl? Can we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 berries. All right, let's try again. 4 ripe berries sitting in a bowl. One fell out and started to roll. One bumped the table and hit my toe. How many berries now are in the bowl? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 are left. 3 ripe berries sitting in the bowl. One fell out and started to roll. Can you roll your hands? One bumped the table and hit my toe. Now how many berries are in the bowl? 1, 2. 2 are left. 2 ripe berries sitting in a bowl. One fell out and started to roll. One bumped the table and hit my toe. Now how many berries are in the bowl? Oh, we only have 1 left. 1 ripe berry sitting in a bowl. One fell out and started to roll. One bumped the table, and hit my toe. Now how many berries are in the bowl? There are none left. And I didn't even have a bowl, but you'll have a bowl that you can make. You can color and decorate and cut it out. And let me show you what else we have. So I already showed you this. You can cut out the numbers and the blueberries, and you can practice counting and matching the numbers with your blueberries there. And then we also have some buckets. All right, and you can cut those. Those have the words for your numbers, 1, 2, 3. So you can match your numbers or your berries for each of those, and you can just play with those however you'd like, learning your numbers or practicing counting. We also have a writing sheet for you to practice. Okay, and this is, you can trace some lines to get you ready to practice for your writing. And we can color as well, color the blueberries and the pail, and down here are some circles that you can color, and you can count those as well. So lots of good practice for before you start kindergarten, or even to refresh your memory if you've already done pre-K or kindergarten. And then we also have a fun craft, And one of my favorite things to do with blueberries is to make some yummy recipes with blueberries. What kinds of things do you like to make in your kitchen with blueberries? Have you tried blueberry pancakes or blueberry muffins? Well, in our craft pack here, we are going to make a blueberry pie. So this is what it's going to look like when it's all finished. Okay, and you're going to start in your packet. You will have a brown circle, and that's going to be your crust. You'll want to take some crepe paper that's blue, and you need a pair of scissors, and you're going to go ahead and cut out a circle. If you want to trace a circle first, if you have a small bowl or a cup that you want to draw first to make sure it's round, you can do that. Or you can just go ahead and start cutting out a nice blue circle. Okay, and once it's cut out and you're happy with that, you're going to glue it right down. Let me put my scraps in here. Okay, with a glue stick. So take your glue stick, you're going to rub it on there, and you're going to glue it in place. And you'll want to take a little bit more time and do a little bit nicer job with yours. And then over here we have a purple piece of paper that you can tear off, little strips, little pieces, and you're going to crumple them up. And you're going to go ahead and glue those down as well. And those are going to be your little berries in the filling. Take another piece. Okay, and this is good practice for our motor skill development here. Crumple them right up and glue it on there. All right, and you're going to keep doing that till your whole pie is filled with blueberry filling. Okay, and then if you want to, you can leave it like that if you want after it's all full, or you have some brown scrap paper in there as well, and you can cut some extra strips and glue them across to make sort of a crisscross crust on top. It's up to you, however you'd like to make your pie. But hopefully that'll be fun, something fun for you to do. And then another thing you can do at home with friends and family is to play an I Spy game. And we talked a little bit about how things sometimes are different colors than we expect, but we know that blueberries are blue most of the time. So you can go on a hunt for things that are blue. Can you look behind me and see anything that's blue? Do you see something that's blue? My little bear friend is blue and my book is blue. And you know what else you can do a hunt for? You can hunt for things that have the letter B sound at the beginning. Did you know bear and berry and blue all start with that same sound, B sound? So if you see something that starts with a b, 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 you can challenge your grandma or your mom or your dad or brother and ask them if they can find what you're thinking of that starts with the letter B. And then we're going to go ahead and finish with our last book called More Blueberries by Susan Musgrave. Okay. And this is an Orca book. Susan Musgrave's More Blueberries. Illustrations by Esperança Melo. Blueberry cheeks, blueberry chin, blueberry teeth, blueberry grin. Blueberry fingers, blueberry nose, blueberry lips, blueberry toes. Yummy, tasty, more blueberries. Blueberry pancakes, blueberry mush, blueberry muffins, blueberry slush. Blueberry ice cream, blueberry cake, blueberry tummy, blueberry ache. Ooh, maybe that was too many blueberries. Slurp, burp, more blueberries. Cats chase blueberries, then lick their paws. When crows find blueberries, caw, caw, caw. Frogs hop on blueberries, pop, hop, pop. When bears gobble blueberries, blueberries plop. Meow, caw, ribbit, grrr. More blueberries. Blueberry bath time, blueberry mess. Blueberry pants, blueberry dress. Blueberry jammies, blueberry yawn. Blueberry bedtime, blueberries gone. No more blueberries. And that's the end of our Explorastory. I hope you enjoyed it, friends, and I hope that you have some fun. There's also some other activities that you can try at home, just some ideas of simple science experiments and other things you can do with blueberries on your own. And remember, if you read any books about berries, if you come in and read something about berries or about something blue, you can count that for your reading log for summer reading, and we hope you're participating in that. And friends, we are so glad you joined us. Happy reading. Bye.